This channel is supported by my online fishing courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner, as well as my books. And hey, these books make great Father's Day gifts. You can learn more about the books at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. All right, just getting out on the Long Island Sound Fluke grounds. Fishing's been pretty solid. All right, we'll see what happens. We've got just beautiful calm conditions. So, all right, we're going to get to it. I'm on Jonathan's beautiful Klamath. I think it's the name of the boat. Klamath is the brand of aluminum. Pacific boat. Really cool. All right, we'll see. Okay, I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. This is Eastern Long Island. Boy, when I was getting those bait balls, that's when I had fish. It was very, yeah, it was good correlation. Yeah, like they used to in the old days. There's big concentrations of sand eels in the Sound this spring, and it's pulling in a lot of fluke. So, yeah, we pretty much look for those bait balls on the fish finder and fish underneath them. And yeah, this is going to be the most fluke I've ever caught in one trip. So that's pretty amazing. That's all I used the other day.
0.8.
Oh, 0.8 is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.8 miles an hour is the drift speed. We'd like to see it between 0.8 and 1.2. Short. Super short. Yeah, there's a dragger pounding this the other day, going right through the fleet. You know, I know they do it at night, but he was out there right during the day, Memorial Day, right through the boats.
This is definitely a weird drift because right now we got like a north wind and it's pushing us. Hold on.
Now, as is typical, you have to sort out that first drift, figure out which way you're going. So we've readjusted. Now, could you imagine baiting up with squid and spearing between these fish? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, and yet people still don't, you know, people still do it. So this video will be pretty much a sampling of unedited drifts. You'll get to see exactly what the drift looks like, what we catch. Boy, it really is absolute lock and load.
Yeah.
Okay, 3/4 ounce bucktail on the bottom, a foot above that, just a 3.0 Tsunami Saltex bait saver hook, and 4-inch gulp grubs on both of those. For this kind of fishing, especially when they're on the sand eels, I just really like a plain hook teaser with a gulp grub on there. I think that's a nice imitation of a sand eel profile. Yeah, you could also use gulp sand eels, gulp jerk shads. All of that's good. Yeah, nothing with the bait draggers is how many of those fish end up gut hooked. I mean, when you fish bait like that, how many times is there just a leader sticking out of his mouth when you bring them up, you know? This is such a cleaner fishery doing it this way. Not to mention so much.
We're not hurting them.
Right, it's just bang, yeah.
All right, I'm going to a single bucket. Just caught 10 fish.
Yeah.
Well, he's bigger.
Well, you know, when you catch so many small ones, they start messing with your judgment. No, he's definitely short. Because the other one was only 18.
Yeah, that's true.
And that one's smaller than that, the other one.
Getting them on the tees or on the
Both,
bottom?
both of them.
Yeah, I was getting mostly on the bottom.
pretty much a 50-50. Yeah, this is the third drift. I showed you the first drift, and then we readjusted, and we did a short second one, and then set up on this third drift. Well, now if you bounce for 10 seconds and you don't get one, you think, oh, we must be out of them. We're out of them, yeah.
No, I'm still getting one. I gotta use my other hand to set.
Right.
Stupid wrist. But at least I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Went to the single bucktail. I'm not getting hit.
Well, we are more out of them now too. I waited this last time,
it's
so we should.
the
We.
screen
Oh, okay. All right.
loaded with bait right now.
I'll drift into another patch then.
Yeah, 19 feet.
That's a very comfortable de-hooker to use. I've been saying they're 3 for $18. Actually, 3 for $16. Yeah, there's a link in the video description to those.
How's your grandson?
Daughter,
Daughter.
great. Yeah, yeah. She's laughing at stuff now. You know, I guess she's born in October, so whatever that is, 7 months.
Actually, they're over my house today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change because I'm not getting hit on this. Ooh.
Still short. They're drawn to the motion, so to have that extra little thing bouncing around is a good thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch back. I wonder. Give it a shot at a strip.
Yeah, the limit in New York is 3 at 19 inches. I'll tell you what, if it was 18 inches, this would be no problem. Yeah, I would pound this, you know, because that's how I was doing it the other day. You know, you play the numbers and then you get some keepers in them. Especially since we're not like shallow or anything, we're in a good area. So
The drift is perfect. 0.8. I mean,
yeah, that's great.
same drift.
Did you go up a lot farther?
I went up a hair further,
Oh.
but we're back in the where we got him.
All right, new drift.
I tend to do that. You know, right on. Yeah, a little past where we started the last time.
You know what's nice is there's like no sea robins, which is unusual.
Uh-oh.
We'll catch more number of fish today than we will all the Montauk fishing we do this year.
We got a little spoiled, I think, for those years in Montreal. You catch a 7-8 pounder out there during that prime 2016, 17, 18, it was like,
Yeah, it was every trip we had them in 8s, and yeah.
crazy.
Boy, last year was really terrible. I don't think I broke 7 pounds last year, and if I did, it was not by much.
That tournament, which is unheard of, we won the Fluke Calcutta with a 6.9.
Wow. Yeah.
And that's when Alcalis caught that 12-pounder right afterwards.
Yeah.
He went inside that spot, and the guy he had chartered with him. So. Look at this, all these fish, we don't have enough to eat them yet.
So if you were to go back on the very first fishing video on my YouTube channel, which is more than 15 years ago, it's out here right on these grounds. So yeah, I've fished this area a long time, and it's generally been very good, except last year was pretty good, but there were like 3 stinker years prior to that where it was getting tough. But you know, sand eels are back, and the fish are back. So this extra seat here, oh, I didn't see you had a thing up here. It makes a very nice shelf for the hooker.
I thought about that.
So I reach over, I just lay it on that thing, and
I have a little thing up there.
yeah, and because I'm, you know, when I was keeping it on my left side, I got to reach over. Now it's just like right there. There you go.
It's gotta be. If it's not snagged.
Oh, nice fight. That's all.
They definitely have backbone now. I mean, I would say go to, but I don't think it's any different.
No.
You know?
No, I wouldn't do that. Now, then you're dealing with the party boats are culling them out too, you know.
Everyone out of Mount Sinai.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Less fishing for. Wow, tons of bait down here. Oh, God.
So this rod is the Dark Matter Skinner Jig and Bounce Bay rod. So it's a lighter version of the very popular Jig and Bounce that I use out in the ocean. It's perfect for this. I think we're in the thick of them now. This is the thick spot right here.
I mean, this, if you saw this screen,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
Here comes 2 of them. Yeah, I'm saying this is the thick spot. You got a mark on this, or you know where it is?
I got a mark on it anyway.
Surprised that the birds aren't working. You know, I guess nothing to push them up. The bait must be deep.
Yeah, 56 degrees, so it warmed up 2 degrees from the other day. I want 58. That's the magic number. But they're here anyway. They're liking the little sand eel bait that I have on.
Getting close, yeah.
See that? What I have on the bottom?
Oh yeah. It's a gulp sand eel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, come on. That one felt like it had resistance.
Whoa.
This one's got potential. I'll swing him. Yeah, no, I don't need it. Yeah.
18-inch fish. Definitely getting bigger.
Yeah. Not quite there though.
The difference between today and 2 weeks ago is these fish have a lot more shoulders now. They're not as thin. You know?
Yeah, the sand eels are even bigger now. I mean, they were so tiny.
How fast did Fluke grow?
I don't know. Not fast enough. So, I had this discussion. I think these fluke come from the east. He thinks they come through the East River. I don't believe that one bit. You should, so. Yeah. Oh, first
around.
One. Yeah, exactly.
Robin.
Yeah, I think they come in from the east.
River?
Yeah. He thinks they come in from Raritan Bay, and yeah, so no. These fish are coming in from the east.
From out.
Yeah, exactly.
Shelf.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Following the bait.
He said, well, how come the fishing starts to the west first? Well, first of all, I don't even know that it does, but when it does, it's because the water's warmer there. That's why.
Yeah. All right, we're at the end of it, and there's 0 marking.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go off and
Yep.
stop. Oh,
Oh, it's foul hooked. Or small. Huh. Good fight. And that's the key right there. You know, you saw we were still catching when he started up, and we're going to go back up. The bait, the fish finder with the bait or lack thereof is telling him we're nearing the end of where those fish are. Just it's a pretty good size drift of where they are. So just go back up on them. Do it again. Try and spend as much time as possible on fish. You know, short drift. Don't waste time starting too early, ending too late. Stay on them.
marking a lot of bait here.
Great.
Horton's Point used to be so good for fluking too. I never tried that.
You know, I was going to say, I never got in on that, you know.
Did you ever get in like Rocky Point? Oh, not the Rocky Point where you are.
Right.
There's another Rocky Point outside of Mattatuck.
Rocky Point is East Marion. You mean that one?
I guess so.
That's east of Hortons.
East of Horton.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm talking about right outside Matatuck Inlet. You go down.
No, that's way west of Riverhead. Rocky Point and Brookhaven Town. There's two Rocky Points. There's East Marion.
I forget the name of. I think it's called Rocky Point.
Well, yeah, Rocky Point.
There's another. Whoa.
Yeah, East Marion. Yeah.
There's another Rocky Point.
I think you probably mean East Marion. I mean.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah. I mean that.
Back in the day, we used to catch so many fluke in that, and the rocks in there, and big sea bass too.
Oh, that's almost certainly Rocky Point. Yeah, because I see bass fish. That's
Right,
off the
gotta
rip.
be.
Yeah.
How far out of Matatuck Inlet east is it, you think? Like boat travel? Like,
I think 12 miles, because Hortons is 7 miles.
I'm thinking of something else.
You might be thinking of Duck Pond Point.
Duck Pond.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh,
Duck
sure.
Pond.
Yeah. No, I've gotten the fluke in there. Yeah.
That's when the fluke used to be great in there.
Yeah.
It's almost like no one tries any of that anymore, you know?
When I first moved to Greenport, I got in on that pretty well.
Yeah.
Must have foul hooked them. Wow, they're really putting up a good fight. Some of them, they curl their body and surprise you. I mean, that's a little fish. Boy, you put down it, boom. Wow, look at this. Huh. How can this one be as short?
Oh, no, that's
No, I'll swing him.
a keeper, John.
Yeah, but he's hooked well. He's hooked well.
Wow, definitely a keeper. Oh, good. That's the first one. No doubt.
Yeah, he took off when I hooked him.
All right.
Yeah, numbers game. You just keep pounding the shorts, and I think he's going to be good anyway.
Yeah, he's good.
Not like 19 3/4. Yeah. Okay, you want him back there?
Yeah, just throw him.
Watch your feet.
Yep.
Watch your bag. Yeah.
I just picked up a wholesale account in Greenport for the Popeyes.
Oh, nice.
I forget the lady's name. She works with. Ooh.
He's fouled. That's a fouled fish. Yeah. So where are they going to sell them?
I forget the name. She has a grab and go food store somewhere
Oh.
in Greenport.
Wow.
Remind me when we get back. I'll give you a couple.
Oh, that'd be great.
You gotta remind me.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to remember. I'm definitely going to remember. Yeah, the discussion is on pot pies right now. Besides owning the Cooperage restaurant, Jonathan owns No Faux Pot Pies. And yeah, these things are in many locations now on Long Island. They're absolutely delicious. I'm going to do a bit on that at the end of the video.
That's a lobster one I wanted to try. It's actually lobster, shrimp, and scallop.
Yeah, a lobster, shrimp, and scallop pot pie. Now, how can you go wrong with that, huh? Yeah, nofopotpies.com. Yeah, N-O-F-O. Plain hook.
Exactly.
Because the profile is so skinny on the sand eels.
And it looks like.
It fits right with the stuff they're feeding on. Yeah.
Exactly. I like it on a sunny day, the flash, because I think it tracks them. But right now.
it's about 50 to 1. That thing hit the bottom, and before I could bounce, I felt them pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the thick part of them again now.
What do you think? No?
I would measure them, just swing them in. Oh, sea robin. Wow, big sea robin. I don't think he's good, but I think he's worth a measure. It's good to see one close. Anyway, wow, that's a fat sea robin. Holy smokes.
Nah, he's gonna be short.
Yeah, that's close. Almost.
Simple rig with nothing on it. They don't like the flash. They want to see mimic the sand deal, right? Well, that looks good. We should get him right now on the end of the tide. That's good.
Got potential. I don't know. Yeah, he's pumping, but no, fouled. Yeah.
They're biting like crazy right now. Get that wind. That's gonna help us.
Yeah, the wind's supposed to be south.
It will go south there on the chain too.
Well, that's good. That's a good wind for the ebb. Yeah.
Less of the income. Right?
Yeah. South is always good. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, who needs a dragger? We get 70 pounds, no problem.
Yeah. How many fish we would have in the boat if there was no limit?
We're not tearing up the bottom in the process either.
That's keeper.
I'm gonna swing and measure.
It's close.
18.5 inches onto another drift.
I mean, we're drifting. We're not drifting now. 0. So. Still getting it.
Yeah, it's another one that's not small. Oh,
That's a. Come on.
yeah, it's just got to be, because he's pulling. I'm gonna. Well, yeah, he's a keeper. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep him going slow. Coming right at you.
Yeah. Right on the slack.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yep. Thanks. Yeah, he's a little over 20 inches. I'm gonna flip him back to you.
Yeah, flip him on the ground.
Right away. So remember I said the bite turned on the other day when the birds started really working inside? You hear the birds, they're all, a whole shit ton of them in there now. So, you know, maybe the tide gets a certain point and these fish just start feeding, because it's loaded with birds now. And it was, when we were in that area, it wasn't anything.
It's just quiet out here now, no traffic.
Yeah, it's nice, yeah. Oh, boy, does that feel good. But I've had a lot of things feel good and not be good. Maybe he's fouled. Yeah, I don't know. Nope. Just really a hyped up fish. Huh.
On that line.
Great. It's a lot easier when the wind isn't screwing with you.
I got a half ounce on
What pound test line you have?
it. This is 10.
Oh, that's what I'm using, yeah. This guy's gotta be fouled. Yep. Round and around we go. Yep.
Change that bucktail. I just got it.
Double. Well, look at that.
That's what.
That's when you know you're on them.
Fight these with the bait. that's just a little jig head.
Oh yeah.
I'm simple. So, whoa!
Nah.
I'm loving this bite right now.
Yeah, this is very good bite now. Very good. Wow, what an aggressive hit. No. New drift. Look at this, right off the bat.
Right on these numbers. Come on, we're just the luck. We should be getting keepers.
Oh, there's one. That's a keeper, 100%.
Give me the
I'm going to keep moving. All right, I'm going to bring it back around to you up in the front. Oh, where are you? Oh, all right.
nice fish.
All right, now we're going to bring them in. Okay, that's a beauty.
Yep. There you go. Good catch for me.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. All right, now we're on a good bite. A good bite. Yeah. Boy, I mean, you had just stopped the boat. I mean,
I know where I stopped it too. Beautiful. Nice big fat fish.
yeah. Nice not to have to measure. But that was the last keeper we had. I went through the video frames, and my total was 103 fluke, which is my record for number of fluke in a trip. 100 shorts, 3 keepers. Jonathan must have had at least 75, so just an amazing body of fish here. Hey, fluke are great eating, but when you get home from fishing, do you really feel like cooking fish? I certainly don't. So these are Jonathan's no faux pot pies, and these are becoming wildly popular. They are now, I think it's 24 locations on Long Island that have these, all different kinds of flavors. All right, so tonight I'm having the lobster, but it's actually lobster, shrimp, and scallop. I mean, oh my goodness, that sounds great. You know what? You pop these things in the oven, and you've got yourself a really good meal. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. And boy, this is so much. Oh, wow, I got it. Look at that. See that? There's a shrimp. Mmm. Yes. This is very delicious. So, all right, check him out. nofauxpotpies.com. And he's got a store locator on his website. You can find out where you can get these. Okay, I hope you liked that video. I mean, it's really encouraging to see this many fluke. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Check out my online courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner. And don't forget my books. And remember, those books make great Father's Day gifts. You can learn more about the books at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.